Modern stories are based on the solar cycle. These vectors are polarity vibrations, each with its own frequency. We label and group these energies as seasons, and these changes not only influence the weather, but also us. In story, we call them archetypes, each for one of the 12 signs of the zodiac. Remember, the only journey is inward. It is an awakening from programming as the hero discovers their true self. We show this awakening by changing the hero's clothing, haircut, and even location settings. Another way is how the hero behaves. The hero always starts as an orphan. This is because the promised paradise no longer exists. They are separated from their birthright of wholeness. The hero then becomes a wanderer as they travel deep within their subconscious to face their wound or shadow in order to find their true selves. This is shown externally with location and camera changes. The hero then becomes a warrior as the old programming and beliefs fight to survive. This is the conflict in every story. Finally, the hero becomes a martyr as they experience an ego death, which just means they've discovered that everything they know is wrong, and have sacrificed previous labels of identity. This is shown by the final battle or climax in a story. Remember, the hero and the villain are two sides of the same coin. We never really fight external threats. We only fight our programming. This is where names come in. The hero often gets a nickname in the ordinary world, which represents their disempowered or de-evolved self. The name changes as they change. This is because names are like magic. To name something is to have authority over it. This is why God refuses to tell Moses his name in the story of Exodus. Names mold us. Your name is like a spell. Each has its own meaning and vibration, and when you speak it, it manifests in reality. This is why people legally change their names when they want to change their lives. Writers know this better than anyone. They know a character's name influences their behavior. Take vision, for instance. To understand vision, we first have to understand materialism. Materialism is the religion of lack. Those that worship at its altar are kept so poor, all they have is money. It becomes their sole reason for existence. It becomes their god. This is why there's an eye on the back of the dollar bill. It's where the word money comes from. One eye. Now, the one eye, or single eye, as it's called in the Bible, is another name for the third eye. This is why Vision's gem is on his forehead, directly over his pineal gland. It's why he's called Vision. He sees correctly. As the saying goes, you have two eyes to look, but only one to see. Vision sees correctly because he's not stuck in the lie of materialism. This is why matter passes through him. He's ascended above the solids and shadows of the tetrad and awakened to his true self in the triad. This is why he's worthy of lifting the hammer. So are you. But to open your true eye, you have to close the two that tell you lies. You see, humans don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are. To see correctly, you need an ego death. What you call yourself after that is up to you. There's only one story. There's only one person in that story, and that person is you.